Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Before we get started today, we'll take care of the housekeeping notes. In the description bar below, you will find all the products I used and all the dimensions for the projects we're going to be making today. And I did say projects, there's 3. If you'd like to purchase something from any of our catalogs, please visit my online store, or if you have any questions about ordering or the catalog, please drop me an email. There's also a link to our Facebook group. We'd love to have you join us over there. And finally, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video so we can continue growing on YouTube. So today I wanted to bring out the catalogs again today and just remind you that celebration is still going on. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm trying to, one of my lights burned out, and so I'm having a lighting problem. Anyhow, celebration's going on until the 28th of February. You can still get products for either $50 or $100 of value. So if you purchase something for $50, you can pick out a $50 item. If you purchase something for $100, you can pick out a $100 item or 2 50s, whatever combination you want. And if you have any questions about this, or if you're interested in joining, we have a fabulous joining offer right now. And I would love to have you on my team. You can get either the mini, you can get the mini machine. You can get it in white or the new boho blue, which is going to be one of the new ink colors coming out this spring. For the machine and $175 worth of product, you get to choose whatever product you want. And this machine, you'll pay $129. That's a savings after tax, and there's no tax on joining. Everything will be shipped to you free. Savings around $100, maybe just a little less. And then if you don't want the machine, you can get joined for $99 and still purchase $175 of product. So if you have any questions about joining, you don't have to do videos. You don't have to have parties. You can just join for the discount. Once you do join, you do get a 20% discount on everything you purchase. So if you're interested, please drop me an email and I will talk to you about that. So today, we're going to be making 3 cards. They're all similar, but they're all different. And I did some Valentine cards earlier, and I said I did not have any Valentine stamp sets, which was true. Until my sister bought a Valentine stamp set, and I borrowed it from her. She bought the Love Cats. So I borrowed it, as all good sisters will do. We share. And I'd show you what's in here, except I have all the stamps out ready to go. We are going to make 3 cards with each of the 3 cats. Now you'll find this in the mini catalog. It's on page 13. They're right here, these cute kitties. And they're called Love Cats. And they're really cute. So that's what we're going to be using today. We'll get that out of my way. And I'm not going to show you the projects yet. We're going to show you one at a time. But we are going to be stamping all the cats first, just to get that. I need to try to get this glare out. I am trying my best. I've got to get a new light. Let's move it over there and see if that's a little better. And let me see if I can zoom in just a tad. See if that'll help a little bit. Okay. So this is the one that's lying down, and I've just loaded a piece of cardstock in here and set it up on my Stamparatus. Now you could use Memento. You can use Memento. I'm going to try Stazon. My first demos, I did Memento. I had actually reinked both of these. And I want to try Stazon this time to see how well it covers. I had to go over the cat. I wanted really dark black cats. So I had to go over it a couple times. Sorry, you're not, I got to move it back so you can see how I'm doing it. And this is my tennis ball. And as you know, I use this so it's easier on my hands. I'm giving it a good rub, but I'm putting my finger here so I'm not rocking the plate down. Yeah, you see how it's not quite filled in enough for me yet. So get this over here. So let's try this one more time with Stazon. Stazon seems to go a little darker though. But that's why I'm using the Stamparatus to do these, because I wanted really black kittens. I wanted black kittens like my little kitty. A little hard to do white and black kittens, you know. Shasta's white and black, and Smokey's all black, so I wanted all black kittens. Oh, that looks beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick this up, and I'm going to rotate this plate around. And I am going to sit a piece of scratch paper under here so I don't get any ink on my desk. I'm going to set this off to the side, grab another piece of paper. I usually I don't like to go right up to the edge of, this is just a piece of grid paper, just like this one. And I just cut it to fit. There is actually tablets you can buy that are already pre-cut to fit this Stamparatus. But I like to stay back away from the edge about 1 inch on each side. And the next one we're going to stamp is this lovely ink. So get your paper down where you want it. Place the item you want to stamp where you want it. And I can tell right now I've got to move Mr. Kitty off. So I'm just going to gently lift that off and set it down on my paper. I know you can't hardly see Kitty over here, but he is there. And we're going to ink him all up. Now this is, like Memento, this is a cloth. It's fabric, not foam. So you can actually twist it to make sure you get all the ink in there a little bit. But I figured we would get these all stamped at one time and then move on to the project, since we are using each of them. Oh, gonna have to do it again. Now, if you didn't mind the blotchiness, you wouldn't have to, but I do. And you don't have to make black cats. You make brown cats. You can make a purple cat. No one's going to care what color you make your cats. You use what you want it to be. There's a little bit of blotchiness, but I think I could live with that. I'm going to take this other one and put it back on this plate, because there is 2 plates that come with the Stamparatus. So we're just going to take this plate off. Twist around and set that one down. Grab my other plate and grab a piece of paper, smaller piece of paper this time. And put my kitty cat. This is the one that's upside down, looking so sweet. Tennis ball go. Oh, at least one more time. Now remember, if you do use Stazon, you cannot put these just in your regular cleaner, in your chamois or anything. Or in your Stampin' Scrub. You need to take them, clean them with Stazon cleaner. I'm going to leave it right like that. He's not too bad. He's got a little modeling, but it's not bad. So we'll set him aside. I'm going to take these off. I'm just going to close this up, and later on, after I'm done filming, I will take this out to the kitchen. I will run Stazon all over the stamp itself, this part. Scrub it real good with the Stazon cleaner. It's got a little scrubby on it. And then I will run it under water, make sure it's all clean, and dry it off. And yes, I leave it right on my Stamparatus plates when I clean it. So put that away. So now that we've got those pieces that we need, let me show you the first card we're making. First, there's this cute little envelope. I've used the DSP. We are using the Dandy Designs designer's paper. I did not bring it out. I know we've looked through it before. There's 48 sheets of it, and it's gorgeous paper. So anyhow, here's our first cat. He's hanging in there. And it opens this way and goes like this. And it says, I love to hang out with you. Like I said, this is, oop, they're closing the right way. So this is the first card we're making. Now, all the cards are similar. They're just tweaked a little differently. So I'm going to pull this back out. I get going the right way. And let's do the first one. Get all the pieces here. Oh, I need to grab my scoreboard. I forgot I didn't score this. Okay, so you can do this on your paper trimmer too, but I have a scoreboard. This is 11. Actually, I need the paper trimmer. Never mind. Let's just do it all on the paper trimmer, okay? I designed this a few days ago and I forgot. So this is 11 by 4 1/4. I need to get my instructions so I don't mess up, okay? And we are going to cut this down. Move a few things out of my way. We're going to put it at 9 3/4 and cut. Don't do anything with that yet. Then we're going to get our scoring blade and we're going to score at 5 1/2. Then we're going to put this back in and we're going to take this down to 4 inches. Like that. You're cutting off just a tad. And then at about a 1/2 inch, you're going to score. Okay? So that is the same for every single one of these cards. I'm not doing this on all of them. I've already done it on the others. I forgot I left one to show you. So give it a good burnish and give the little one a good burnish. Okay, so we have those. And then we have our DSP. And we have our inside of our card. These are the layering circle dies. And I picked 2 sizes that would work really well with the hanging kitty. So this is what we picked, and we'll be cutting the hanging kitty out with this one here in just a moment. And this is the one I cut that out with. And then this piece is 4 by 4. And this piece is 1 1/4 by 4. And it's the reverse of this one. So they're going to go down like this. Okay? And then we need to stamp on this one. And we are going to be stamping. Hang on, I got to grab the right one. I love to hang out with you. Now, I was going to stamp this in Balmy Blue because this is Balmy Blue. When I stamped it in Balmy Blue, it wasn't quite dark enough for me. So I decided to go with black on this one. But you could use anything you wanted. And it just says, I love to hang out with you. And so that's the inside of our card. Oop. Tell you what, I got ink all over the bottom of that one. So let's just flip that over. Since we discovered it before I laid it down, we'll just flip it over and stamp it one more time. Okay, now my cats, they have a little heart, and I decided the hearts should be colored. So I grabbed real red. This is a marker, and I just went in here and I'm going to go ahead and grab the other cats and just do theirs at the same time. Decided the heart should be red. Or you could make it pink, I guess. Okay. Figured I might as well do them all while I got there. So we need to cut this little guy out here and run him through the machine. So grab this real quick. And some plates. And some scissors because it's a little too long, a little wide there. Now we'll fit. And I'm just going to line him up. I'm try to move this over a little bit. Just like that. Oh, it shifted a little on me. And cut him out. So there's that one. And we're done with that. So we're going to put this card together really quickly and move on to the next one. So, first thing we want to do is glue our insides in. This is, make sure I got the thumbprint on this side. That's why paper has two sides. I'll put this in just like that. This piece is going to sit right on top of the white, just like that. Now you could take an embossed piece, you could do anything in here. You could even stamp something right in this section and not per DSP. Oh dear. Hang on, I'm pulling this up. Oh, I've got enough room. I forgot the most important thing. This. You're supposed to put this on the white paper before you glue it down, and I'll do it right on the next one. But if you forget, you still should have time. Put it right in the middle, like that. See, I'm human too. And then we shifted this. Oh, I'm having all kinds of fun today. That's all right. Invite your friends over to watch Lorraine our bloopers. Remember, I tell you, I do it live, and I did not get that very straight. So bear with me. We are going to make it work. There we go. Just like that. You're supposed to put all those in before you glue it down, and I forgot. So this is the back side. This is 4x4. Like I said, I do this, I don't edit my videos, and if I make a mistake, you get to see it, and you get to see how I fix it. Like I said, this is a quick, easy card. You can tell right now it's quick. We're going to adhere the little hanging out cat on our circle. And this is the second size. I wanted a little blue around there, so it's not quite the next one up. Okay, then we're going to mount him here. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals. So you're going to want to center him. So you look at where this bar is. And so you need to put him in the dimensionals in this area here. But it all depends on what shape you use. And I'm going to show you what I mean in a few minutes. So I made 3 different designs of this card using different paper, different cat, different saying, but they're all similar. Put him on there like that. And then we're going to get a little ribbon. And this is our crinkle seam binding ribbon. I'm just going to take a small piece here, leave enough for me to tie a bow. And I'm also going to grab, if I can find them, a glue dot. You know when you tie bows, sometimes it's nice to have a finger to work with. This is what you do. You put a glue dot in. So that when you tie this, and push it down and just go like that right into the glue dot. Your bow's not going to move on you. That doesn't work for everything, but if it's going on a card, it does. And I don't want a very big bow. Pull it back a little bit. And if this bow wants to turn this way, we'll let it. I'm not too picky about my bows. It looks pretty good. just like that. And then I thought it needed some bling. So then I went to get the glossy dots, these lovely blue dots. Okay, I'll get this out of my way. And so we're going to put a big one, if I can get him up. We're going to put a big one there, and a medium size one about there. And I'm going to use another medium size one. Right, and put that one right there. So there is our first little card. Now, it does have an envelope that goes with it. And I'm not going to show you on all these. I've already done the envelopes for the others. Or if you have a cut line where it's bowed up a little bit, just take your bone foil and go across it. This piece of paper is 6 inches by 1 3/4. And you can use glue or tape. I'm just going to go ahead and use some seal. And just run your seal or not. Just adhering paper is DSP for decorating your envelopes. It's so easy. Line it up with the fold line on your envelope. Push it down. Do a quick cut. If I have a little over the other side, I don't worry about it. It's just hanging over just a tad here. I don't worry about that. That's a quick way to decorate an envelope. So that is our first card. And we pick up a couple pieces here so I don't have quite so much in my way. And we'll move on to card number 2. Card number 2 is this kitty. And as you can see, I did the one envelope to show you. I think I already did the envelope. I don't know. It's around here somewhere, I'm sure. This one I use circles as well. 2 different ones out of the style of the layering, just a different size. Cut the Calypso Coral piece out of this one. And then we'll cut the kitty out of this one in just a moment. This is our inside. And that's the base of our card. And this is, like I said, one of the envelopes. The other ones are around here somewhere. I already did the others. So, and this one has some baker's twine around it. And it says head over heels, or head over heels about you. Sorry. So this one is going to be Calypso Coral. So we're going to start by stamping our paper with Calypso Coral. Like I said, they're almost all identical, just colors, paper, shapes. Okay, this time we'll do this one correctly. On your white piece of paper, you're supposed to put this in like this, in the middle, and glue it on. You're not supposed to do it after you put it together, okay? Life will be much easier. Then you can glue it on. And this is not the back side of this one. This is, they're 2 different papers. And I wanted some flowers on this one, so that's why I picked this. And the dimensions are like the same as before, and they will be listed in the description below. Only one of these cards will be listed, the product for one card, but you can substitute. It's like the dies. I'm going to list all the sets of dies I used, but you can just pick whatever dies you want. I mean, you could use anything you have. I'm going to go ahead and stick this one on. like that. So far, so good. We have this. So that means we need to cut again. Oop. And this one's a little too wide too. Guess I should have measured the paper before I started cutting it. And this one keeps on shifting on me. I'm going to grab something. So I do want him in the center, as closest to center as I can get. And there's our cute cat. Same as the other one, we'll glue him on. And we'll grab some dimensionals. And like I said, remember, look at the size of your item before you start putting your dimensionals on. But you want to put enough on there that it will stay on the end of this. I love this board. This is something I go to all the time when I need some quick cards, because it's fun, but it's easy to do. Now this time we are going to use some baker's twine. This comes in a 5-pack, and there's black in here. Let's see if I can get the bag open. So I'm gonna drop it everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm pulling some through, and then I'm going to take another one of those mysterious glue dots. And put that right about there in the center. And I'm going to wrap this around. I'm going to do it from this side. So lay that into the glue dot. Okay, and start wrapping. I know you can do as many times as you want. I'm just wrapping it around there. Trying to leave it flat though. Not like that. Now I'm going to push them all back up into the glue dot. Not like that. This one is going to come around. I've got enough. I'm going to come around one more time on this side. Just like that. And let's clip this off here. And we're going to just tie a little bow. Not a big bow. You could just tie a little knot. You could do anything you wanted here. You don't have to put ribbon on at all. I thought it was sort of cute. And I'm not doing a very good job tying this bow. Let's try this bow again. Because I got a knot. There we go. Pull this back down. And that one. Like I said, I don't want a big one. I just want a nice little bow. Like that. And this one, I took the matte black dots. And I put like a little triangle up here. Just like that. And that's our third card. Okay, number 3. Oh, I found the other envelope. I told you I had it. This one, we're going to use Fresh Freesia. We're using a big panel on this one. And we're using Fresh Freesia and the Blotting Down Kitty. It says, "Hi, Valentine." And like I said, it's made the same way. It's just a different die. And I actually used 2 different die sets for this. So let's talk about the dies first. I'll grab the product I need. And in there, I have tucked the dies. This is the layering rectangle die. And this one is the Scalloped. So let me grab these 2. This one is Scalloped Contours, and this is the second largest one in the set. It's this one. And I'm just going to throw that in there. And this one, on the larger rectangles, this is layering rectangles. This is the 1, 2, 3, fourth one in, which fits perfectly inside of there. And of course, this was the layering circles I used for the other. But anyhow, since I have this die out, we might as well cut our kitty, which I know my paper's too wide. I think my paper's going to be too wide going both directions. There we go. So let's get this out and do this one. But like I said, this is a fairly easy card. You can, sit and do all the die cutting, then do all the stamping, and just do it all at one, in sections. And it'll go really quickly. Definitely need to use the, definitely need to post it on this one. I don't want to be cutting off a kitten's tail. Okay. And last one. There's our kitty. And we got this part out, so we might as well just glue our kitty in there. So you don't have to have just small items to be in the middle of this. They can be rather on the large side. And you'll see once this is up against this. So here's the inside, and we're using these 2 colors this time, 2 separate pieces of paper. Here's my base out of Fresh Freesia and our little piece that we cut off. There's the envelope for it. So let's stamp first. And this is do stamp in Fresh Freesia. And it says, "Hi there, Valentine." And then we'll take this piece that we had cut and scored. We'll mount it on here in the middle. It doesn't have to be precise. I'm just eyeballing where I think middle is. Don't know how close I am. Let's see. About an inch. I'm off of maybe 1/8 of an inch. It doesn't matter. Okay. And we'll glue this to the inside of our card. Oops. And line this right up on the edge. Don't want it sliding on me. And we'll put our 4x4 piece on. Okay, now we're going to get to this piece. As you can see, this is covering almost the full width of the card. So that means you need to put some dimensionals clear down in this area right here, so you don't have it collapsing on you. So I know that I need to go right clear to this edge. I have a dimension. This dimensional just fell out. Oh well, we'll use him. I think the punching machine on this one got a little carried away. So pull those off. And we'll put this kitty on here, centering him in the card. About like that. Now this one I went back to the white ribbon because I thought it would look very nice on this Fresh Freesia. I don't know if this is enough ribbon. This is the end of this roll. We'll find out if it's enough or not. We'll find out. It's going to be tight. Put that one back out there. Push it into that glue dot. And drop the ribbon. I'm going to turn it this way on me. I know it doesn't look like much to you, but the angle of the light for me is a little easier. And let's do a little tugging here and there. Like I said, you can leave your bows as big as you want or small. Just trim off just a little bit here and there. Okay, now I looked for bling on this, and I ended up going with the pastel pearls. And if I get them out of here, I'm going to go with these. And I'm going to put these lovely purple. I'm going to make a little line down here. So I'm putting the one in the center first. When you're lining them up, it's easier to put the center one in first. And then put the other two on the other side. I'm not pushing them down all the way yet, so I have a little bit of room. Make sure they're all nice and square, then push them down. So this is 3 cards today. Get all of our contenders out here. These are 3 Love Cat cards. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share. And you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Thank you.